I bet he does. Money's on Ciderman, baby. Hello, VOD watchers, if you're watching this back. We are literally just fucking around and chilling today, so sorry if it's not super sexy. Alright, pop out chat. Ciderman, what up, dude? Good to see you, Chief. How are you doing? Balloonatic, hello. Hi, Melted Lyric. What's going on? How you guys doing? We're so out here. Cute kittens, loom. Uh-oh, I gotta kill the mosquito. I got him, baby. Two shoes. Floppa, what's up, dude? Do you like ham? I like ham, pro gamer. Good question. Idiotic762, good to see you, dude. Hello. Mackie, what's up, dude? Thanks for 63 months. We in this bitch. Indeed. Hi, Mackie. Mackie, did you have a good day? Thank you for subbing up for forever, dude. Beautiful. Hi, Jaden. Hi, George. Good to see you, dude. Are you well? Yeah, you better be. What do we got here? 68K Macman, hello. Spicy Avocado, hello. Contortrix out here streaking. It's Gus of the Johnson. Hi, Potato and Egg, Cholank, Grondell, hello. Good to see you guys. Thank you, Hunter. Good to see you, Hunter. Hope you're doing well. Here's the great news, guys. I'm in a great mood today. Total great mood. I got so much stuff done today. It's fucking crazy. I'm very proud of myself. But I'm just exhausted. I'll say a couple times. First of all, we had a late night poker game last night. It was very fun. It was my friend Dimitri's last night in town. And I just got a shitload of stuff done today, man. I'm really excited to tell you about all the cool stuff. Actually, there's some fun news and stuff, so I'll tell you a little bit in a little bit. But how are you guys doing? It's good to see ya. Good mood, but tired. I'll take that all day. Have you played Magic? A friend in college tried to teach it to me once. It didn't really stick in my brain, but I do think it is pretty cool, though. Jake North, what's up, dude? Miss Houston, hello. How you been? Beautiful. Hi, Will Hamilton. Good to see you, dude. About to head to bed? 2 shoes? That's okay. I survived the YouTube outage? Oh, was there one? Yeah, yesterday's friend was trying to upload. He said it didn't work. Gus, you 45 or 9 mil kind of guy. I don't know. Just work here. Gus, you're my dad. I love you. Love you too, Death. Miss Houston, thank you for subbing up, dude. Do appreciate that, Miss Houston. How you guys doing? How's little Imby doing? Good to see you, Houston. Did you have a good weekend? What day is it? I don't know what day of the week it is. Oh my god, it's fucking Wednesday, bro. We're right in the middle, dude. I am way off. El Boombox, thanks for 15 months. Hi, Boombox. Happy Wednesday, dude. It's good to see you, Boombox. Hope you're doing well. Saucy boy, hi, I'm happy. Good, I'm glad to see it. Cute Kittens, thank you. How are you doing, Cute Kittens? Yeah, so close to the Sabbath. Technically, I think it's Ash Wednesday, too, though. That's okay. Gus, if you had to name a leaf green strain, what are you calling it? Honestly, deer corn. I probably should just do it. I mean, deer corn. Also, like, maybe grease. Gus grease. You can see that. Uh-oh. Gus, I need to inform you of a type on your page. YouTube, not YouTube. Fuck! Son of bitch! Damn it! That's okay. Oh, damn, dude. Look at this. We got Interwebsman says, yo, what's up? Gus got some new Warhammer figs, then cut my hand open with wire cutters and had to get these stitches, so week's been going good. Damn. Sorry, bro. I'm glad you survived it. Melted Lyric Original. Thanks for the Tide Fiver, Melted. How are you doing? Thanks so much for summing up Chris and Commugism. Jesus Christ. Sparks the Dog, Sumo Tank, and Samurai 2, baby. Let's go. Excuse me. Good to see you. Guys, we are really just kind of relaxing, and we're going to chat for like an hour or two tonight and just kind of hang out. I needed a little slow stream. I have already done so much. I've been on the phone for several hours today, so I really just wanted a very chill one. I'm sure this will be a smaller stream. I'm in a great mood, though. Gus, baseball fact of the day. Did you watch Marty Supreme yet? No, I did not, but I watched. Sven did. He fucking loved it, and he was like, Gus, you need to go see that as soon as possible, so I want to see it, I want to see it, I want to see it. I did watch a different movie. I told some people in Discord. I will have to tell you more about it now. I was very excited about that. Fucking loved it. Fucking loved it. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, it's great to see you. Why would you watch deer porn? No. Son of gun. Foreman. Hey, Foreman P. Johnson, thank you so much. It's been good seeing you more lately, too. Thank you for the tight fiver, Foreman. Foreman subbing up Face Me and Get Scared. Met Wolf, Kalishnikov. We got Eighth Wonder, excuse me, I always fuck it up. Because it turns the R to the very end, so it goes Eighth Wonder. And the one friend your mom loves. Thank you, Foreman P, very much, dude. Doug, thanks for the biddies. Spork Vortex, 1 full year, 12. How you doing, Spork? How's the fam? Cheers to you, Spork. Thank you, dude. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I appreciate it. It's good to see you guys. I'm so happy. I was in a real bad mood last stream on like Thursday or Friday. And just had a great weekend. Spent a lot of time with people that I love and that love me. And got some good stuff done. So now we're just here today. So I'm kind of cooking, dude. Kind of freaking cooking. Thank you for the hype train on Twitch. It's very sweet. Appreciate that. Foreman B. Johnson, Spork Vortex. Thank you again, El Boombox. And thank you, Melted Lyric Original. Appreciate the sub bombs, dude. Melted is on a 105 stream streak. They call me Mr. 305. Minus 200. That's okay. You get 200 more. It's okay. Foreman is unbelievable. Yeah, that's really sweet. Thank you again, Foreman, for subbing folks up. You doing well this week? Glad I was able to catch you tonight, man. I'm glad you swung through, dude. How you feeling? Jake North, hello. Yeah, Jake, thanks for fucking chilling with us, dude. Johnny B. Casual, what up? I should have called. I didn't call. I'm sorry. I blew it out. God. Hey, Gus, don't have a cow, man. Spicy, thank you so much for 1,000 biddies, dude. Spicy says, so, Gus, I had an interview today for a potential job switch. Higher salary, fresh start. Doesn't matter. I hope you don't mind if I put yourself and Susan as my one and only reference. Did you get a call, Susan, about this? What? The phone hasn't been plugged in since September? He put the fucking... We gotta pretend like we got some functional office here. What do you mean it's my show? It's not a fucking show. I turned the camera on. The room's not even clean. Just 1 second. Hold on. Susan, you told me that I would be able to take my hand off the wheel a little bit around here. Don't give... Okay. I told you, you will receive pay if you ever do a good job. Let's be really realistic with this. I gotta go back, dude. This is not the time. Do not air our dirty laundry in front of everybody, okay? I'm not gonna fucking... What? What do you mean? This isn't my cat food. I don't even have a fucking cat. What the fuck are you talking about, Susan? Sorry, we're working some kinks out over it. Don't ever do that. Throw that shit up here. Put it in the recycling bin. We have a lot of kinks to work out here at Gusco. I didn't even read the rest of the fucking... Guy gave me 1,000 bits. I didn't even read the rest of this shit. Sorry. Shut the fuck up. The bits get away from me sometime. Beautiful. Anyway, they'll be calling you tomorrow. My financial prospects are on the line. Don't mess it up. No, we'll do our best, Spicy. Sorry, bud. We'll get her, dude. We'll get you hired. That's what I'm saying. Spicy, thank you, though. I appreciate it. Good day in the sporty, spicy household, because we've got new job, full year now. Fam's all together, brother. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Spiky, Sporty, Storky, Spolorpy household. I just lumped them all together. Good to see you, dude. Gus, do you like horse? The animal? Yes. The basketball game? Even better, baby. Good question. Soul vaccine, 9 months, brother. I love Gus and Gus Co. Thank you, dude. A card swiping member soul vaccine. Thank you so much for 9 months, dude. Appreciate it. No, don't. Hey, Matt Wolf says, Susan, check your email. I'm sending union info. There's Matt Wolf's kidding. She's kidding. Careful. The luge, what's up, dude? What about the drug heroin horse? Ooh. I'll have to try that one time and see how it is. I'll get back to you. Clown baby, hello. Also, Mackie says, wait, the real baseball fact of the day. The head of the MLBPA, the Players Union, was discovered to be fucking his sister-in-law and has resigned in disgrace. Well then. It's good to have a hobby. You can't blame a guy. Hilarious. Who answered the phone for you last week, Foreman B? Did you fucking plug the phone into ChatGPT again to take work calls during work hours? She's got her AirPods in. I'll figure this shit out, dude. Clown Baby, thanks for 35 months. And again, Clown Baby, hello. Did you have a good week so far? It's Hump and Pump Day. Are you doing well, Clown Baby? Yeah, the more you know, indeed, Miss Houston. Loved the iPod Zebra Cakes video this week, Stacy B. Thank you. I did not expect that to do that well. That is... Mackie, I'm just stating facts, bro. And he's breaking backs. Listen! I just work here. Yeah, thank you. The Zebra Cakes iPod video did very well. That just goes to show. I pointed this out to a friend recently. I hope this doesn't sound like I'm trying to kiss my own ass. Also, hey, happy birthday, Jake North. Are you fucking kidding me? Happy birthday. I'm sorry I missed that for like 2 minutes. Jake, happy fucking birthday, bro. Good to see you, dude. Oh, Kyler, dude, I'm glad you like the Los Angeles parody, bro. The shitty sidewalks, there's no snow on the ground. Sven's alive. Don't worry, I didn't fucking kill him or anything. Also, Nadarok, good to see you. I've been really loving the knife, brother. Thank you again for sending that in, dude. I love the comment about the iPod only having U2 songs. I know, right, dude? That was a good one. That 1000% would have been an away screen bit if we were still on Streamlabs. I know, the thing is fucking... Susan fucked... It's not my... I'm really good at this job, actually. Okay, but the other stuff is actually going really well right now. We actually started routing our tour, like not just having the initial plan. That's why I was on the fucking phone all day, because I was calling club after club after club. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Just as a heads up, can I share the preliminary details on where we're maybe going to go, but don't get your hopes up here, okay? Excuse me. Don't get the hopes up too much. I just don't want to say something and then rescind it. But Ryan and Sean and I are going on a limited tour this year. The tour is going to start in May. And we're going to go up the California coast to some shows. Now, Mackie, I'm not saying we're not going to the East Coast. We are. We just have not talked to those clubs yet, okay? We kind of broke off. We are going to Salt Lake City, Wise Guys, okay? That's one of the only for sure ones. We're going to Salt Lake City, Wise Guys. Very excited for that. Also, I can't say that... I'll mention a few clubs where it's looking good, but like I said, nobody go fucking talk to them or anything. I'm just saying I'm talking to them right now. We're just working out detail stuff. We're going to go to Minneapolis, and we're probably going to go to Acme Comedy Company, okay? That would be lovely. Had a great conversation with them on the phone today. Also want to swing through Madison. Probably going to go to Comedy on State, considering also the High Noon Saloon or the Burr Oak. But High Noon's looks very standing roomy. Had great exchanges with Comedy on State. Also want to go to Chicago. We're probably just going to go to Zany's again. I played Zany's a couple times. Zany's a fucking great club. Super classic. Those are like the ones where it's like, looking pretty fucking good, dude. So that was my job, is to do the Midwest ones. There's a couple ones in Cleveland. We're probably going to go to Cleveland too. And we're going to do a show in Vegas as well. Now, again, that's like the Gus Sean homework this week. Gus Sean Ryan homework is just talking to these clubs and stuff. So it's a lot of communication because you got to Google the place, find the email, find the phone number, call. They won't pick up, send a message, they'll text you and stuff. Crazily. Anyway, hello, Z. Good to see you, dog. Are you well? I would like to go to Portland, and I would like to go to Seattle. But like I said, we're going to snake our way up the coast, so we'll probably do a San Fran show, San Diego show as well. Also, just full transparency, what we're trying to do for this little mini tour is any club that allows it, we want to do a meet and greet, and all of the tickets are going to be the same price. I told you, as long as I live, I'm not going to charge more money for meet and greet stuff, okay? That's very stupid. Times are tight. Also, we're pretty much going with the lowest possible ticket price that we can here. Some of the clubs have a minimum ticket price that you have to do. For example, so one of the clubs I just told you about earlier, if we commit to it, the ticket price has to be a minimum of $20. If that's the case, the ticket will be $20, all right? You're not going to see $30, $40, $50 tickets and stuff here, too. We're doing free meet and greet shit, so we're just finishing up some of the shit, but we will have a way better idea within this weekend here, too, so. And like I said, no overcharging for, I'm not going to charge you to be like, hey, I'm the guy that made the shotgun video. I'm 30, and I have a beer gun now. Can I have $5 or I won't take a photo with your mom? You know, like, that's fucking stupid. How much is a smooching ticket? Free. Till I can find. Fuck! Numbrick, thanks for 2 months. How you doing, Numbrick? Good to see you, brother. You doing well? Thank you, Numbrick. Hello, hello. If no Pacific Northwest, Spork and I will fly back home to the Chicago area for it. It's still looking like there might be a Pacific Northwest one, though. But thank you. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I've not toured Canada, but we're trying to go to Toronto. It's got to make sense, though, with the kind of the maybe East Coast stretch of the trip. We can go New York to Toronto. It'll be a little bit easier. Angie, what up? Angie says, I will bring my shotgun to be signed. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. It's the good stuff, dude. The Babs pole dancing tour has been postponed due to a outbreak of typhus. What's a non-controversial? Typhoid fever? Rubella? I don't know. I'm trying to pick a non-controversial disease. I don't know. I just work here. Trying to go to the Northeast, Luke. I'd love to see you there if you're over there. Beautiful, beautiful. Also, all El Mapache and Fuego. I fucking love Cleveland. I've been there multiple times. I love Cleveland. We would like to make it out there. There's a good chance we're going to, too. So, beautiful. Probably Ligma. Don't. Beautiful. Beautiful. What? What the fuck? This is so funny. First of all, KT Videos, thank you so much for $20. KT Videos 91. That's fucking hilarious, bro. KT Videos goes, hey, peak stream experience. Here's $20. Everyone back off the guy. He's one man. Yes, a real man. So deal with it, chat. Stay strong. Live strong. Live strong the bracelets. We all had one. Moving on. More comments like that. It doesn't have to have $20 attached to it. It can be free. That is just as I like that one. KT Videos, hello. You doing well? Thank you. That's a really fucking great bit. KT Videos, that bro smiled on my damn ass face, brother. Thank you for $20. That's really sweet of you, dude. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, little fucker. Hope you're well. Hope you swell. What the hell? Thank you, dude. Gus, any more Harry Potter PC gaming? I miss it so much. Darth Rushy, I love it too. That was one of the first ones on the multi-stream where we had not ironed out the performance kinks yet, too. So I think, honestly, trying a speed run of the game, either the first one again, because I can beat that shit in almost 2 hours, or just doing the second one, that was a fucking great challenge. And now that we don't have to worry about actual, like, Streamlabs issues and stuff, might be fun to do more stuff like that. Is your accent New York? No, it's like shitty Midwest, and now I live in the L.A. Break T, good. Yeah, speedrun at HP2 would be the first one to do on that one. That would be very fucking fun. The only thing that I think is going to delay, not me starting it, but delay the good times and stuff is all the fucking dueling. Like, if I had a chance to, like, practice a couple of the duels and then send it, that'd be really fun. Beautiful. 90s Kings, brother. Thank you, KT Videos, again. Hope your week is going well. Thanks for $20, dude. I'm going to make some chicken and rice tonight. Boom, baby. Also, here's some more good news. I joined a gym. I am in bad shape, physically. Brain betterish, though. Gus rather have bad body than brain. So, but I figure I probably should start having a good body because I can't take pratfalls. I'm like Chevy Chase in 1998. He can still eat shit, but ooh, careful. The only difference is I don't say the gamer word. Listen! Joined a gym. Started yesterday. Hurt like hell. Got to start somewhere. I'm basically just doing Stairmaster and some curls and tries and shit like that. Trying to lose some weight. God bless, you know. The real vocalization. Thanks for the $5. Alaka Blam guy is live. It's good to see you, fucker. Thank you for the $5. The real vocalization. Now I can buy kimchi with the chicken and rice. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Also, come on in. Away screen bit. This is true. I'll get her. I joined the gym. That's worth something. That's worth something. Also, we really are just kind of shooting the shit tonight. I'm going to try to get to as many questions and memes as possible and stuff. It's good to see ya. I was in a real bad mood at the end of last week. I'm in a good mood today. I'm just fucking gassed because I stayed up very late. Played some cards. Won $15. Yay. This is good. And now I'm here. And I got a lot of work done today, dude. Got a new brand deal signed up. Another brand approved my concept, so I've got 2 ads lined up. That makes things a little more comfortable for me. That's a fun, comfortable thing. I also got a video up today. It's not doing too great, but that's okay. We had some big performing ones already last week. Like I was saying with like the iPod Zebra Cake one, I filmed the I still haven't edited it, but I shot a sketch in like fucking September called The Worst Kid on the Bus. And that was just a quick little insert shot I had my mom grab. She's like, what is this? I was like, just do a slow zoom on me on a bus. I'll figure out a capture for it later. So, like, that was 6 months ago, and it's like that video did very well on both platforms. Sometimes you just see a little fun framing thing, and you just back pocket it till you go like, I'll put a little caption on this, and it worked out. So there we go. Who are you rooting for the Super Bowl? Seahawks, baby. Speaking of Live Strong bracelets, to Z, Lance Armstrong, I met him once. He's a dick, LOL. See, how did I just walk into the Lance Armstrong coffee pasta? I was total pants down. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Tube Socks. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Welcome into us just shooting the shit tonight. It's great to see you guys. Fucking, this is way, way, way positive, dude. Beautiful. Bro is only horny for donations. Sorry, not sorry, but easy unsub. Well, you had a good run. Hope you're doing well. I've been streaming for 5.5 years, so that is kind of what I've already been doing. But hey, I will say though, if you've rode the lightning with me for the last 5 years, and me going live to chat is you getting off the train, okay. That's a funny exit point. That's like you live through a tornado and your whole house gets fucking destroyed and you go, okay, I could do this. And then a bird shits on the rubble of your home and you go, that's it, I'm moving to Tennessee. All right, well, you had to go on. See you, dude. No hate, though. Don't be mean to the guy. I love the hat. Very nice stuff. Thank you. My friend Matt got it for me. It says, let me get a 4 Loko, a boner pill, and $6 on Pump 2. He gave me 2 variants of it so I can wear one to church and wear one to school. I'm not in school. I used to be. Didn't do so good. Got a 2.54 GPA. Was not great. When are you going to do a show in Duke's BBQ in Bamberg, South Carolina? Beautiful venue. I was just on the way to that right now. Son of a bitch. That's okay. I got waylaid. No, the horny dono detector has not been set off. Fuck, dude. That's great. Shoot that poop. Love it, dude. What up, Dej? A little yummy cortado and tried a new to me pizza place in town. It's been a good day. Ready for some Gus time. Love it, brother. I don't know if I've had one of those. Hope you see Kato at the game. Yeah, dude, all day. Gus, can you rent out Universal and do a Halloween Horror Nights, but for comedy? Gus's Goofy Garage Nights? Deal. I'm in. We're playing Knob all night, dude. Do you like shopping at TJ Maxx? No, I hate it. I mean, that's why I made that fucking sketch 2 years ago. That goddamn TJ Maxx one. You guys have probably seen this shit. I fucking hate TJ Maxx, though. TJ Maxx, Ross Dress for Less. I don't know what the hell is going on in there, man. It's like a fucking war zone every single time you go in. Look at this. TJ Maxx Gus. This shit. Oh, 3 years ago. Me training to shop at TJ Maxx. No, it did the thing. Oh my god, dude. $50? JC Goodwrench. Bro, thank you, dude. Oh, man, I was just horny for donations. Damn it, now I gotta go instantly. I'm just kidding. I did not expect that. That is really sweet. Not even any message on that shit, dude. What the fuck, bro? Thank you so much, JC Goodwrench. What the hell, dude? Thank you very much. Cheers to JC. Holy shit, man. That's really, really nice of you, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very cool of you. Thank you very much, JC. I hope your week's going well. JC stands for just cool, probably. Caleb, I think I could see that one in this situation. Absolutely, dude. Thank you so much. I mean, JC, if you got anything to say, go ahead and pipe up, brother. But I just want to tell you, I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. Big cheers to you. I'm drinking sunshine-flavored LaCroix. It tastes like if somebody put a pineapple in the sun and it got a little wilted. Beautiful. Thank you, JC. I appreciate you. Ooh, good question. Before I play the video, I'll answer this one, too. AIC asks, how much does a video game make you? Or, excuse me, how much does a video make you? Is money all from ads? Does like 1 million views equal $100, or how good is it? Honestly, it's in my experience, it's harder than ever to predict. Like, the views are not as one-to-one. The people that are making the most money in general are people that are making what are kind of colloquially known as like mealtime videos, you know? The shit that you throw on that's really inoffensive, it's maybe like 8 minutes, it's maybe 20 minutes and stuff. The mid-roll ads are really where it's at, because that proves to YouTube it's like, hey, viewer retention, this person's actually watching this shit. I basically make like none of those. But the fortunate thing is, they monetized shorts a couple years ago. Even though the ad rates are terrible, I'm lucky enough that at least a few times a month I'll get at least a video or two that's maybe gets a few million views. And since I'm trying to upload about 5 days a week, typically the worst a video ever does on my YouTube Shorts page now is is like 75K to 100K is like the low end after a couple days. I'd say on average, if I upload a YouTube short, it probably gets about 250,000 views after a few days. Most of the time, those 250,000 views, I'm maybe making like $50 to $100 off of that, you know, because they're typically shorter too. But I'm doing it 5 days a week, and my income is not just YouTube ad revenue, which is also supplemented by my 10-year back catalog of actual YouTube videos. On YouTube these days, I make maybe a couple $1,000s in a month. I would say usually between maybe $2,000 to, if I'm very lucky in a month, maybe $3,500 to $4,000 or so in a month. Now that really swings season to season. You typically make more during specific months, like during the holiday season. November and December, the ad rates are pretty good. So if you get videos to pop off during that time, it does a little bit better for you. Also, for some reason, June is a good earning month. I don't know why, but it's been told to me for several years, and that is backed up in the data. So it's not as one-to-one. There's so many factors, but with most of my catalog being just shorts these days, I certainly make less off of them individually, but the frequency of them makes it such that it's still very sustainable. And like I said, I also make income by YouTube and Twitch streaming, by doing stand-up gigs. I get paid for some of my work with the cool guys, filming and doing some editing, and I will take sponsorships and stuff. So like in the last year, I got a sponsorship from a few different things. I had like a men's beauty product thing and like a toothbrush thing. I don't remember all the brand names. Hard Mountain Dew was one of them. Anyway, that's kind of how it works. Just wanted to kind of like extrapolate on that. So anyway, that's why I'm like, if somebody sends a dono in and stuff, I really appreciate it. I'm never at any point in time gonna like front and be like, I can eat this week, you know. But it certainly does help, but I'm not trying to like digitally panhandle. Particularly on streams like this where I'm really just kind of shooting the shit for a little bit. I'm really just kind of jumping on to check base with some of the people that I like touching base with the most. So that's kind of how it worked out. Oh yeah, Yarbo, by the way. The electronic snowblower was like one of the last ones. Good question, though. Good question. Also, JC with another 15, by the way. I don't want to let too much time go by. JC, I own shares at TJ Maxx along with Boz Rutan. There it is, brother. Love to see it, dude. Thank you, JC. I appreciate that a lot, dude. Thank you so much for 65, you little fucker. God damn it, dude. That's really nice of you, dude. I appreciate it. The Chevy Awards were my favorite. I don't remember that. Real people were in commercial sketches. Don't know if I do offhand. Beautiful. Thank you, JC, very, very much, though. Okay, catching up, dude. Okay, I missed an initial one here. Oh, dude, best of the worst. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, keep on keeping on, brother. I don't want to be too, like, surface level, but thank you very much. Also, yeah, I'm not really going to, I'm not going to granularly tell you how much money I'm making. But if it's like a YouTube ad rev question like that, I'm like, well, that's fine to indicate. But thanks for asking. Gus, did you listen to the new Tipper album on SoundCloud? I did not. I will have to add that. Liking your jacket you got on. Thank you, dude. It's an old baseball jacket. Brother, hell yeah. Jackson, I hope you're doing okay, dude. Sorry it's been a little rougher. Happy Wednesday to you. Hopefully you're almost done with this freaking week here for yourself. Get a little time off, dude. Magnatoris, I don't currently have merch. Thank you for asking. I might sell merch on tour a little bit here this year. But I wanted to really, like, put something... I figured it was, like, the next time I throw some merch up and stuff, I want it to be something that I actually think is, like, kind of cool. And I want to make sure the quality's really nice, you know, because I don't want to take advantage of people who have been watching me for, like, 10 years or whatever. When it comes to making skits, how exponential is the time/effort the longer the video gets? Oh, also, the TJ Maxx one, I just freak out. It sucks shopping at TJ Maxx. Anyway, I just didn't want to have that fucking crazy-ass fucking video pulled up forever. All right, anyway, back to one. And by the way, if you're just tuning in, we are shooting the shit today. If you have questions to ask me, go for it. I wanted to talk about some movie stuff and some cool things coming up, too. So thanks for being cool with me chilling. I was fucking working hard today. I was really tired, so thank you for hanging out. How much you make off of Daily Motion is so funny, dude. Beautiful. Anyway, what was the question again here? When it comes to making skits, how exponential is the time effort the longer the video gets? It really depends. I mean, I've put out, in the last couple of years, I put out sketches that are 1.5 minutes. That from the time I shot it, edited it, and uploaded it, it was under an hour. And I have videos that are 10 seconds that took me 5 hours. It just is dependent on how much editing there is. So it's kind of hard to track on that one, too. Gus, bloody love you, my dear, but I'm old and uncool. Hey, thanks for the tour there, cute kittens. One can make the argument I'm old and uncool, too. You know what? A good sense of self will get you far. I'm glad you're hanging with us. I think you're pretty cool. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. Ornate, hello. Shoot that shit, baby. Thanks for 25 months, Ornate. Thank you for coming in all ornately. Let's go, baby. Thanks, Ornate. Zach, man, thank you for 47 months, dude. Man, somebody told me that the Wiggles were in chat. This is a letdown. The Wiggles were here. They were using slurs. We just couldn't. Oh, the amount of fucking punchlines I can put on that right now. I'm gonna take the high road. Zach, how you doing, Cheat? Thanks for 47 months, brother. Good to see ya. We're just shooting the shit today, but I'm in a great mood. I'm just fucking gassed. Good to see you, Zach. Beautiful. Yeah, I was the Ozempic ad on the thing. What is it trying to tell me? God damn it. Espresso radiator guy. Espresso, how you doing there, Chief, dude? Beautiful. Clown Baby. Thank you so much for 1,000 biddies. Yo, actually, I'm not even just saying this. Like, chill a little bit with some of the donos tonight. I feel bad. Like, if we're playing Skyrim and opening packages and stuff, I'm like, that's really engaging. I'm just here to chat tonight. So thank you, dude. Clown Baby, appreciate that 1,000. I remember the Comedy Central days and appreciate all the laughs in the years of, hey, guys. Thank you. Cheers, dude. Cheers to ya. Hell yeah, Clown Baby. Thank you so much for 1,000 biddies. Cheers, baby. Appreciate that. I appreciate it. Boom. Love it. Send it, Mackie. Yeah, I really appreciate that, Clown Baby. It's been fun to have you be a staple of the stream. I can't believe it's been years of just, Clown Baby, hello. Why did we start doing that? That's a good meme. Beautiful. RW, no, dude. I did not watch Iron Lung, but I'm very happy for Markiplier's success. I don't know if I'll watch it, but not out of any sort of, like, negative feeling. It usually takes a lot for me to, like, I gotta know, like, a horror movie's a knockout to go see it in the theater or something, but I'm so fucking happy for him, dude. Beautiful. Brody says, Gus, I love what you do, man. You're the reason I started comedy. Love you, brother. That is so sweet, Brody. I hope you're having a fun time doing it. I was just saying a lot to the regulars on stream, especially last year is probably the most fun I've had doing comedy in the last 5 years. I really am coming off of a very fun year last year. Made some really fun shit with some good people. Brody, I hope you're having some fun with it too, dude. Jackson Andre says, how do you make a decent home-cooked meal for your family and friends? Oh, good question. And it's one that we get a lot, and I tell people every time. Crock pot, crock pot, crock pot. Especially if people are cool with eating meat that you're cooking for and shit, dude. You can find some very easy, like, and cheaper cuts of meat. Get some chuck meat and stuff. Find some simple crock pot recipes. Most of the time, you can get shit ready even if you suck at cooking. It'll take no more than 20-30 minutes to set stuff up, and that's just all right there. It's a bowl of stew. It's like it's a pot roast or something like that. Very easy, dude. Excuse me. Gus, could you do a quick comedy? All right. Fuck, I fucked it up. Links Ocelot, thank you again. Links for 13 months. Who's out here hitting the links, brother? I appreciate that. Thank you, Links. Thank you, Mitch from Twitch. Thanks for the leaf green. Mitch, are you leaf greening tonight? What's going on, dude? Thank you, Mitch. It's good to see you guys, man. Did you have a good day today? Captain Nemo says, this is why you got to make the big bucks, brother. Hell yeah, dude. Nemo, hello. Yeah, crockpot all fucking day. Caleb goes, now that's sick comedy. Ion goes, what movie are you most looking forward to in 2026? And because I'm curious, did you happen to see Iron Lung? Oh, a lot of people ask about Iron Lung. Didn't see it. I don't really know what movies are coming out in 2026 that I'm fucking excited about here. Let's do a little Google over here. I did just see a fucking heater, I will say. Okay. Movies in 2026. I don't recognize, like, any of these. Oh, The Odyssey. Is Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey coming out this year? That is going to be sick as shit. Definitely want to see that. It's just fucking Grizzly Night, bro. Also, wait, I've never heard of any of these movies. Popular. Didn't think I'd have to add that fucking addendum here. Popular new... What the fuck, dude? I don't recognize any of these, dude. Oh, you tell me you guys don't know Joe's College Road Trip, Misdirection, F. Valentine's Day, Mercy, The Huntsman, Hellfire, or Shelter? Huh? The hell's going on? And they don't fucking know any of these. Disneyland Handcrafted? He's watching you? Good grief? What the fuck is this shit? This isn't even my primary browser. Most anticipated movies? Oh my god, I hope that would have been implied. What the fuck is this? That's movies! Michael? I don't care about Michael Jackson. I'm not even talking about the controversy. I've never given a single fucking shit about Michael Jackson. Yeah, he's talented. I don't care. Mario Galaxy movie, fine. Mandalorian Grogu, not a Star Wars guy. Masters of the Universe, don't care. Hate Jared Leto. Isn't he Skeletor? The Bride? Don't know what that is. Creature stuff? Is that Christian Bale? Is this like Bride of Frankenstein shit? The fuck is this noise? Oh, woo! Not bad. Mother Mary, don't know what that is. G2, worked for G4, close enough. Animal Friends, huh? The fuck is this noise? That looks like garbage. Don't fuck. Guys, Ryan Reynolds is talking to CGI animals. Gotta go see that, right, Jackson? Deep Peasy? Oh, I don't know when the next hunting stream is. I should probably throw another one of those in. Kung Pao, maybe? You know all those, Caleb? I don't know. How stinky does your room get after a loud fart? 9 out of 10, baby. Masters of the Universe was one of my childhood faves. I kind of have hope they don't fuck it up, but also no, they will. Darn it. Space Jam's 30th anniversary. Oh, dude, what I would like to do a little bit of this year... Space Jam anniversary trading cards. Look at this. I gotta pick some of these up. They're putting out like a 30th anniversary, some packs for Space Jam, the original movie. That would be really fun, dude. That would be fun as shit. Yeah, Animal Friends. No, not this one. Danny DeVito's in Space Jam. Wait, is he really? I did not remember that. Oh, Mackie! Offended there out! Okay, Mario Brother guy. Greenland 2, Migration? What are these fucking movies? People We Meet on Vacation. I didn't see any of the 28 Years Later ship. The Rip was probably fine. I don't know the fucking... Goat? Steph Curry movie. That'll do well. Wuthering Heights? More like, I'm not going to go see that. I definitely want to see this shit. Elvis Presley? This is too bright. Anyway, you get the point. Baz Luhrmann that did the Elvis movie is putting out... he made like the Beatles Get Back version of Elvis's shit in Vegas. I'll go watch that, dude. Oh, you opened some of those, Spicy? What is in there? Are you chasing Jordan autos or something? I would like a Wayne Knight autograph. Newman from Speinfeld, dude. Beautiful. The hunting game is very fun, cute kittens. Maybe I'll rip that again, dude. Murray all the way? You had an OG Bill Murray Space Jam card? That's fucking sick, dude. No other choice? Oh my god. Yo, by the way, there's a mosquito in here. Get out of here. So... No, I'm not. Fuck you. Mackie says, PSA 10 Lola Bunny relic card, parentheses, it's her undies. And I expect you to crack down on pee-pee poo-poo shit. And no more. What the fuck is happening even? Cradable Sky, what's going on, dude? Damn, everyone's fucking gassing up Marty Supreme. Okay, I'll do it. I'll go see it. I did see... Now, don't worry. No spoilers at all. No spoilers at all, okay? On, what fucking day is it? On Monday, I will give full credit here, okay? Joel Haver, you guys know Joel Haver? Was like, he rallied the troops and got everybody to come out, and we packed the theater full. In fact, it was probably like a 95% capacity screening. Saludos de España, gracias por favor. Buena suerte. No es mi idioma primera. Lo siento. Pero bienvenidos. I haven't seen Black Phone. Wait, I saw Black Phone 1, not 2. Joel Haver's like, guys, he said, trust me, let's get butts in seats. Show up to this on Monday. Please, 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 dude. Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie is the name of the movie. Who has even heard of that? Greg has? Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. Okay? You've only heard of it? Balloonatic, dumbass? Shell Dog? El Gusto Johnson does not. No. Scrambles? Yes. It's literally, that's the name of the film, okay? I heard it's great, but couldn't tell if that was just marketing. Okay, now let me just see, or let me just say this. I want to pull this up just so you see what it looks like here. Do you recognize these guys even from the old fucking internet days? Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie is the name of the movie. Do you recognize these fucking dudes? I am not joking. This is probably the funniest movie I've seen in 5 years. Laughed my fucking dick off in the movie theater. Laughed so fucking funny, dude. Holy shit. This movie killed me. It was the funniest fucking movie ever. Can I just tell you the brief concept if you don't know? Because not a lot of people know about this shit, period, okay? Hot dog, 25, wait, why is 25 bucks? You guys are fucking coming out of the woodworks giving these giant donos, not even saying anything, man. Sorry, you knocked the burp right out of me, brother. Thank you so much, Hot Dog, for the $25. Cheers to you, Hot Dog. We're just shooting the shit, talking movies and stuff tonight, man. Thank you. Thank you, dude. Hot Dog, I hope you're doing well. They're donating because they want to pay for your Marty Supreme tickets, Gus. Holy shit. Oh, what if I get it on video on demand? Then I can use the money to buy some high-end popcorn. Popcorn shouldn't be high-end. Good point. Maybe I'll buy one little can of caviar and eat it watching Marty Supreme. It's a candle. It's not caviar I got for Christmas. It's burned out. Still smells good. Thank you, Hot Dog. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a great fucking week. Thanks for swinging through our little low-key stream tonight. Good question, Spicy. It's not about Nirvana. That's what I'm saying is, like, part of the meta joke about this is I'm sure, A, a lot of people think it's going to be about Nirvana. B, the movie title is so fucking stupid that people just go, what is this shit? I'm telling you, go watch this movie. Do you need to have seen any of the shit that happened before this movie? Not one bit. In fact, in like 20 seconds, I can give you the summary of what's even going on. All right? In 2008, we're not going to watch the sketches, Nirvana, the band. In 2008, these two fucking dudes... Also, I'm sure that you've seen their like, Wii thing. In these fucking guys, they just made this couple YouTube shorts and stuff where it's about this fucking dude. This is the director, by the way, Matt Johnson, who is both Matt and Jay have gone on to have very successful careers in Hollywood. Matt Johnson most recently directed the Blackberry movie. So if you saw Blackberry, that's him, bro. Blackberry did super fucking well. Glenn Howerton, Jay Baruchel, great, fucking Pro ZD was in this shit. Sungwon Cho, great fucking movie. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, dude. If you have a chance to see this in theaters, please go see this. So, it's literally about these two fucking idiots that are trying to get a show at a small theater in Toronto called the Rivoli. All right? Please go see this. And it's just these two morons that are never going to figure shit out, and they're coming up with all these harebrained schemes about how to get a show at the Rivoli. Okay? Now, that's how these shorts started in 2008. And then they were so popular at the time that the fucking guys got picked up for like a season or two of a television show. And by the way, they call themselves Nirvana the band because they thought, well, listen, we can't start from a starting point of people not even knowing we're a band. So let's choose like a music band name, but then say that we're the band. So they're like, well, we're Nirvana. But we're not Nirvana. We're Nirvana the band. It's different. So that's their stupid fucking logic. And then it's just them trying all these terrible schemes about how to get a show at the Rivoli. Okay? So already it was like this obscure YouTube sketch in 2008. Then this like very not seen a lot television show in like 2009. And then these guys just fucked off and went and did careers in Hollywood. Jay is an incredibly successful composer. This main guy, Matt, who wrote and directed it and stars in it, he directs fucking comedy shit, dude. Chill Pineapples, thank you for 16 months, by the way. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that, Chill. Always great to have you swing through, brother. Hope you're doing well. And then I don't know why the fuck or how the fuck they got the funding for this. Probably after the success of BlackBerry and stuff. They made Nirvana the band, the show, the movie. And the whole fucking thing, like the whole movie, is a time travel movie about these guys. And it's like in the trailer, so I'm not spoiling anything. It's about these fucking guys, like, getting a bottle of Orbits and, like, spilling it on a machine, and they go back to 2008. And all I will say, I've never seen a movie stretch the budget as effectively as this movie has. Fucking crazy. It took 2 years to film this movie. This is a movie that you watch, and then you immediately need to go watch some of the behind the scenes and stuff of how they did it. Absolutely nuts, dude. Like, please, the budget for this shit was $2 million. Please, you're probably seeing, like, on, like, the cool guys, on Joel Haver's, like, all of our sketch friends right now are trying to post on our stories and stuff and be like, go see this. Got to give full credit to Joel Haver. If Joel had not vouched for this, I would not have gone and seen it. I saw some of the shorts when I was in high school. My friend Joe showed them to me. I thought it was super funny. Go watch this fucking movie, dude. You are not going to believe how they got some of these shots in this film. Like, even as a very low budget thing, you'd swear that the budget was still at least $10-15 million. $2 million. You just have to go watch it, please. That's your homework. You gotta go fucking watch that shit, dude. Please. It's incredibly fucking funny, dude. 97% on Rotten Tomatoes after 70 critic reviews, okay? It's great. It's fucking great. That's all. Please go watch this movie if you get a chance to. If you can't go watch it in theaters, buy it on demand or something. I don't know when it's going to leave theaters. Z, do you think you'd see it, Z? Did you watch any of the OG shit? It's fucking great, all right? Don't kill yourself if you can't make it out to the fucking theaters to go see this shit, but please see this at some point. It's very fun. Alexander Hansen, what's up, Chief? Good to see you, dude. Just please go watch it. Please go watch it. Also, I've never played GTA 4 at DPZ. I just haven't. Sorry, I fucked it up, dude. Yeah, chill. Thanks for swinging through. By the way, again, sorry. This is literally just talking. I don't have a ton of time tonight. I'm very exhausted today. Got some good shit done, though, but I'm in a good mood. So thank you, Chill Pineapples. I didn't watch Joel's vid today, but Joel has been such a champion of the movie and stuff that he met with Matt Johnson, the director, and he filmed like an ad and a sketch. We're not going to watch it. It's 13 minutes, but he filmed like an ad and a sketch for the movie and stuff today on his main channel. got the guys to like come over and fuck around and stuff. How fucking cool is that? And also, Joel surprised us before we all went out to go watch the movie. He goes, guys, don't tell people, but like we're gonna get as many people in the theater as possible. And he goes, Matt Johnson, the director, is gonna sneak in and give an impromptu Q&A after the movie as long as he can before AMC kicks us out. We went and saw it at the Grove. And so Matt came in and was so gracious, and we probably had about 20 minutes before they booted us, and he answered as many questions as possible. You could tell how intelligent that guy was, and was just talking about some of the fucking whack-ass lengths that they went to like, get some of the footage in the movie. And I will say one interesting thing. It's not going to spoil what happens in the movie, but for example, like I said, they stretched this $2 million budget out. They would literally be like dressed up in character when they were filming this for 2 years, and then wait until they heard about like existing events happening, and then just drive there with like a camera guy all mic'd up and maybe 2 camera guys, and like totally take advantage of like the situation that was already happening to like completely free utilize stuff. I'll give you one example. It won't spoil a single thing in the movie, okay? There's a scene where one of the characters is like a global superstar and is like hanging out, like there's supposed to be a massive police presence outside his mansion, and he's like running from the cops and stuff, and it looks like a shot where like even the sequence would cost $5 million. These guys just happened to be fully dressed up in character a few years ago when there was a shooting at Drake's mansion. Do you guys remember that? They were filming in Toronto. There's this big shooting at Drake's mansion. These guys heard about it. Then they're like, let's go. They got in the car. They were there 5 minutes. They got so much footage there. In fact, there are old news reports that you can see where it's literally like Canadian news reporters reporting on the actual shooting that took place at the mansion, and then you see these fucking idiots in the back of the news reports. You can find these videos being like, you just push me. Like everything. They skimped so much. It's so fucking crazy. Please go watch this. It's so funny. Anyway, I've been glazing this enough. It's great. It's fucking great. Love it. Heavy wreck. Heavy wreck. Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. Sven couldn't see it. He couldn't make it. I want to talk about this so bad with people, but I can't. Anyway, please go do that. It's great to see you guys. Alexander, thank you for swinging through on such a chill night, by the way. Kieran Fake. Gus, you're a legend, bro. Love your skits, mate. Drop a song recommendation for the mandem. Fuck yeah, dude. Here we go. Song recommendation. Thank you, by the way. Jubes, hello. Let's see what the last song I added to my... Oh, I really liked that song that Charlie Puth came in and found from a small underground country music dude. I Gave Her the Moon by Kenny Whitmire. Did you guys see that whole thing? Charlie Puth blew it up. I Gave Her the Moon by Kenny Whitmire. If you're not into country, then you should check out Remind Me by Emily King. That was a nice one. And recently, I will say, I'm late to the game. Controversial pick, but I've been kind of fucking with some 100 Gex. Did not think I'd like that shit. I know I'm incredibly late to the game. Go listen to The Dumbest Girl Alive by 100 Gex. It's a fucking great song, dude. Anyway, maybe we'll find one in there for you. Ben Brewer's fan didn't make it. That's okay. Thank you, Jackson. Yes. Good. Jackson Andery goes, definitely worth 2 watches. I saw it in cinemas. I'm definitely going back. I'm 1,000% going back too, dude. I can vouch for it, Gus. It was definitely a great watch, and you can tell the amount of effort that was put into making this film. Fucking crazy, actually. Fucking crazy. Boomo! Hey, Gus, I'm collecting my favorite card for each of the original 151 Pokemon from the various sets. Can you tell me, or can you tell them to make more Raichu full arts? He deserves it. What's your favorite card of any of the original 151? Oh, damn. Raichu does not get a lot of love, does he? I do know that there are some good Raichu promo cards and some pullable cards in the Sun and Moon era. So, and there's some great, like, Raichu GXs in there. So maybe I'll have to pull one from that. Oh, dude, Scrambles, good luck with the shoot, by the way. What else was I going to say on that? Favorite 151 kinds of Pokemon. I really do like the, oh, God. I mean, Jungle Snorlax is really good. That's a classic one, though. Goodness gracious. If my favorite Charizard-looking card, and this is maybe stupid, but I really like the Brilliant Stars Charizard, where his back is turned and he's fighting Venusaur out on the field there. That's a pretty good one. We should look that one up. Oh, yeah. Galarian Moltres alternate art from Chilling Reign. I just could not remember if Moltres was in the original 151. Galarian Moltres V alt art from Chilling Reign all fucking day. I mean, we know. I mean, this was like my very, very public chase card on this stream for several years. I still think I still cannot believe it is as cheap as it is. Galarian Moltres V, boom. Look at this fucker. I mean, come on, dude. How is this one not worth more? That's fucking beautiful, dude. Dude, that's the best possible. I don't know. Love it, dude. Beautiful. Moose, Raven, no worries, dude. People get busy. Like I said, I'm chilling short tonight, so don't worry. I'm just glad we could say hi to folks. We're just shooting the breeze. Ask me a question. Tell me what's going on. I'll yap at you a little bit before I get a split. I keep trying, but it keeps being anxiety music. I feel ya. Yeah, what are you thinking, though, Boomo? 100 Gex has got some great stuff. Yeah, Doritos and Fritos is great, dude. Doritos and Fritos. I think Dumbest Girl Alive is my favorite, though. Ooh, Floppa. What's your favorite childhood card? Mine is a holo base set Machamp. Interesting. Well, I didn't really have Pokemon cards as a kid. I had some hand-me-down cards, whether or not you could believe that. No holos, mostly energies and commons and uncommons. But, yeah, I mean, as a kid, I mostly was locked into looking at Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I never knew anything about either of the card games and stuff. But I really, really liked the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. My brain, as a kid, knowing nothing about, like, I didn't watch the shows. We didn't even have cable television. I didn't know how to play the game. I didn't have the video games. I didn't have any video game consoles, period. But I was just, like, so locked in on Yu-Gi-Oh! Because your brain, if you're a little kid, and you're a young boy especially, and you just had no knowledge of anything else other than seeing a Pokemon card or a Yu-Gi-Oh card, Yu-Gi-Oh just looks like it's more serious and cool, doesn't it? If you're a kid. Mackie says Gus's favorite Pokemon card is his Beckett 10 first edition base set Shadowless Charizard. I have a couple of those. Don't need them. Mostly throw them away except if I get bored. So, Garbage Pails Kids as a kid? Love it. I never got into that either. Pidgeot from base set always looks so badass to me. Pidgeot does look pretty cool. Pidgeot, I really liked. I think it was either in Paradox Rift or maybe Scarvi base. But the Pidgeot, Pidgeotto line cards are fucking beautiful, dude. They all got great arts for that. Any talk on Rugrats? What was your favorite cartoon to watch, Alexander Hansen? That's so funny. I think I've said this on stream before. I was not allowed to watch Rugrats as a kid. We did not have cable television, but if we were ever at our grandparents' house, we could watch Nickelodeon. But for some reason, my mom did not let us watch Rugrats. And I was always like, why? And then when I got to high school, she finally told me, I was like, Mom, why didn't you let us watch Rugrats? And she had a great answer. She goes, I didn't want you acting like those shit little kids. That's the whole thing. Like, she thought I'd see children misbehaving in the cartoon. And she's like, no. he's gonna learn from them, dude. I don't want you acting like those shit little kids. They're so instant, too. Spicy says, I'm working out a trade this weekend where I'm trading the Gengar SAR from Mega Dream Ascended Heroes for the Rayquaza V from Evolving Skies. Oh! Who is doing that trade with you, dude? Hopefully they're not watching, because I think you're getting a way better fucking deal on that one, dude. Whew! Yeah, I'd take that trade all day, dude. I was allowed to watch SpongeBob Floppa. I think it helped that my dad liked SpongeBob. My dad was an elementary school teacher when I was a kid. He still works with the school. He just doesn't teach elementary students anymore. And for some reason, my dad was like, Nickelodeon came on one day when I was like, just after school, because, you know, the school TVs have cable and stuff. He's like, Nickelodeon came on, and it was the first season of SpongeBob. And he was just like, I was watching, he goes, Gus, you got to check out this cartoon. I was just laughing so hard. And my dad, who'd never done this, but he did it one time, he brought in a VHS tape to school, and he taped like 5 episodes of the first season of SpongeBob. And I still have that tape, and it's like a black VHS case. And I mean, you could tell it was when I was probably like 8 or some shit. I cut out pieces of paper and I drew SpongeBob and Patrick, and I spelled SpongeBob VHS, and I still have it. And so it's like, you know, an hour or two of just Nickelodeon running fully taped and stuff. And I remember it's like the Sleepy Time one is in there, and I always... I watched that tape like crazy because, again, having no cable television, it's like that was the only access to like an actual cartoon that wasn't PBS shit when I was growing up and stuff. So I would watch that shit like crazy growing up, and it was like the same few episodes of Sleepy Time. I don't remember which other ones, but I always remember the tape ended. On the last episode on the tape was Suds. It's the one where SpongeBob gets sick. I'm sorry, Patrick. And he's got it all fucking stuffed up. And the tape cuts off right when Patrick is trying to hide SpongeBob from Sandy, and SpongeBob is all sneezed up and is a perfect like sphere. So he's like rolling him around and stuff like that. And so for years I never saw the last minute or two of Suds, which is a really hilarious real life like compilation of SpongeBob going to the doctor and getting scrubbed with like the sponges and stuff. So I never saw the end of it. But then one day I was at a friend's house and Suds came on. I was like, wait. And I finally got to see the end of the episode. I was like, that's how it ends. That was a really fun one. I should see if I can find a picture of that tape sometime, dude. Yeah, I gotta find that tape. I'm certain that we probably have that, though. Yeah, Mom's restricted lists were so random in hindsight. Absolutely. Mom hated Caillou, though. She did hate Caillou. I was allowed to watch it, but she just... She hated it, dude. Reno, hello. My mom didn't let us watch Sesame Street because she didn't want us to talk like Elmo. Yeah! I always thought this. I've actually heard people talk about this over the years. You know, I can understand both arguments. And I don't want to sound like some dickhead or anything. It's like the goal of Sesame Street is to definitely be like, people are different than you. They look different. They sound different. You know, they act different and stuff. But for a children's educational program, it is odd that the point of the program is largely to teach you literacy and kindness. It is odd that there are like multiple characters with like giant bleeding speech impediments or odd speech patterns and stuff like that. Anyway, there's nothing beyond. I don't sound like a dick, but it is weird. Elmo doesn't. And they're like, Cookie wants to beat. Like, oh, okay. Anyway, something to think about. Gus, did you fuck with Cyber Chase? I did. Loved Cyber Chase. That was a very cool show. In fact, in terms of PBS shows, probably the coolest cartoon was that. Loved Cyber Chase, dude. Band Geeks was not on there. It was only season 1 episodes, Parker. Good question. Beautiful. Moonstone says, my dad also recorded SpongeBob on VHS. He wanted to show it to me when I was older. Little did he know it would last forever, LMAO. Oh, that's really funny. Beautiful. What a sweet Elmo doing their best. Wasn't allowed to watch Pokemon. She thought it was animal cruelty. Nth Metal Wings. That's funny. Hi, Andrew Candy. What's up, dude? TRM says, IDKO SpongeBob wasn't banned in my house. I had multiple SpongeBob birthdays. Boom. Yeah, you'd think that they just get tired of it at some point, dude. This is funny. Oh, fuck, where'd it go? Voyeurist says, in your headcanon, SpongeBob just lives his life as a Suds carrier. Yeah, dude, he's patient 0 through 100 in my brain. That's really funny. Good question. Floppa says, what are some things that scared you as a kid? For me, it was always the end of my Cars CD. I hilariously, dude, I don't remember that episode, Mackie. Oh, I've said this before on stream, and this is fucking hilarious. Like, I will say, this is really funny, but I think it spoke to a larger fear that I had as a kid that really carried into my adulthood in odd ways. Let's start here, okay? Also, thank you for the love. Only ketchup on God's country, dude. I appreciate it, dude. When I was a kid, like a very young kid, like it stopped when I was about age 7, I was very afraid of Austin Powers. That's maybe the dumbest possible childhood fear to have, but I'm telling you, dude, I was like cripplingly afraid of Austin Powers to the point where if I heard the theme song come on the TV, I would literally as like a 5-year-old and stuff. I fucking hated it. When we were going through Walmart, and this was during the heyday of Austin Powers. This is probably like 2001, 2, 3-ish vibes and stuff. I was born in 95. And again, this did not extend beyond me being like 7 or something. I couldn't walk past the DVD section, dude. And I remember where it started. We used to have Johnson Family Christmas a week after Christmas. It's usually the Saturday after, like, close to New Year's here. And it was a giant family Christmas. I had a lot of cousins, so it was a lot of people running around the house. And really uncharacteristically, just one Christmas, town of 1,000 people in Wisconsin, my uncle told his daughter, my cousin, he goes like, hey, Sarah, why don't you run down to the video store downtown and rent a couple movies, throw them on in the basement for the kids. She goes, okay. She was a teenager. So she went down there, and one of the ones that she got was the first Austin Powers movie. And she put it on in the basement, and at the time I watched it, I was probably 5 years old, and she put it on, and I remember, what stressed me out the most? There's 2 things in that movie that stressed me out the most. The second most thing was Fat Bastard. Fat Bastard just scared me as a kid. Didn't like him. But the thing it was the first time I remember seeing a piece of media and feeling such stress that I hated it. There's a scene in the movie where, fucking Dr. Evil has Austin Powers mojo in a vial. Do you remember this? I wonder if you could see. It's like a little red jelly vial. Austin Powers mojo. Yeah, it was this shit. So he extracted Austin Powers mojo. And I remember, narratively, it's presented as like, oh my God, Austin needs that. He's not himself. That's like basically this man's soul. And there's a scene where Dr. Evil throws it up and it breaks on the ground. And Austin Powers is like, oh, that's the second movie. I fucked it up. Second movie. His mojo breaks on the ground, and Austin Powers was so freaked out that he was like picking the pieces of glass and the jelly off the ground and trying to eat it again. And for some reason, that upset me so much that was the source of my fear of it, dude. Like, what the fuck? What a weird childhood psychology thing. And that just tied into like me being so freaked out. I've especially when I was a kid, I've always been so freaked out about the eternal nature of things, either good things or bad things. Just eternal, perpetual state changes upset me like crazy. Another example of what was really triggering as a kid was when I was about 5 or 6 years old. In fact, I can probably literally find the year here by Googling this. Yes, so I would have been 6 years old, 2001. I had to Google what year The Lone Gunman came out, which is an X-Files spinoff that lasted 1 season. Hilarious. When I was 6 years old, my parents didn't I was very cared for, very loved as a kid, but my mom is like 10 out of 10 frugal, loves stretching $1, very cool, Good question, Andrew. I don't know Andrew Candy, actually. Maybe I'll find it along the way in this answer. When I was 6 years old, my parents, like I said, cared for, loved for, but I would always feel so fucking guilty as a kid when people would spend money on me. I hated it. I saw how hard my parents worked. My mom raised 4 kids off of a single teacher's income in Wisconsin, I'm not going to try to paint it and be like, we were on the streets. We were not, but we did not have extra money. I am not joking when I've told you guys before. We would each get a box of sugar cereal for Christmas. We didn't have candy or soda and stuff in the house. So when people spent money on me, I felt bad inherently. There were times where I'd privately cry as a kid if my parents bought me a treat or something. It just fucked me up. And one of the things they got was my parents brought me a brand new pair of mittens when I was 6 years old. These beautiful mittens, brand new too. I got almost all the shit I wore growing up was hand-me-down. And my parents drove me to the bridge, the river that separates Minnesota, I think the St. Croix River, right on the bridge there, because it was springtime and the ice was going out on the river. Tim, hello, by the way. I'm glad you're here for the story. You probably heard this before. I hope you had a good day, dude. But my parents drove me to this bridge, and the ice was going out in the spring. So, like, you know, it started to crack. It wasn't full moving yet, but we were trying to see, oh, is it today? So we were out there looking, and it was the first day that I had the mittens. And my dad lifted me up to the side of the bridge to look over at the river, and it's chain link fence, you know, so it's like little diamond shapes on the top. Chain link fence. He lifts me up, and one of the chain links got caught under my mitten, and when he popped me down, the mitten slipped off and it fell over the bridge onto the river. And it was just like, boom, like the world just stopped, because I had already, even as a fucking 6-year-old, I had already just felt so guilty that my mom had spent money on that. And again, it's like, I just want to reiterate, it's not like when she'd spend money on me, she'd punish me or anything. That's not what would happen. But I don't know what the source of that came from. So I was just, something finally clicked in my brain where I was like, this mitten, not only have I lost it, this is essentially wiped from existence. It has fallen into the river. Nobody will ever see this mitten again. It's gone from the universe. Like, that's what it felt like in my brain. And that was like so giant in my head, and it just fucked me up. And I, as a kid, I did not really like cry a lot or get super emotional, especially not in front of other people and stuff. But I was like inconsolable, and my parents brought me home, and my mom like even fucking made me like a little ice cream in a bowl with some cocoa powder. I remember we were watching The Lone Gunman, the terrible X-Files spinoff, at home on TV, and I was just like a wreck. And my parents usually don't let me watch that show, but they're like, just sit with us. I was so upset. And this is one of the sweetest things ever. My grandfather, my mom had told me about that and said how upset I was. And the ice was not fully out yet. I mean, it was still kind of on there. It just started to fracture. My grandpa went out at night to the bridge, and he brought a headlamp and a fishing pole, and he stood out there. I don't know how long he was out there, but that could not have been easy. And he went, and he hooked my mitten, and he reeled it up, and he got my mitten. So at like 8 at night, I'm just sitting there, teary-eyed, watching The Lone Gunman, and my grandpa pulls up, and my parents like, what is going on here? He comes up, and he just holds up the mitten. And that is one of my favorite stories about my grandpa. And if I had had a worse day, I'd probably be crying right now, but I had a good day. So, but that was so sweet. Very big W's to grandpa on that one, dude. He got the mitten back. But that's why, I mean, obviously huge spiral. And thank you for asking the original thing. What scared you as a child? Yeah, but it's just that sort of an eternal nature of change always just freaked me out. Like, even if it was a positive thing, I grew up really traditionally, like, Christian in like a Lutheran household. My parents were never exclusionary and really closed-minded to groups of people and stuff. Like, they were really cool. In fact, I joke about this before. When I was a kid, I must have been 6. My mom came to me and she literally says, hey, if you're gay, can you just tell us? It'll just be easier. It's okay. We don't care. I was like, I don't even know what that is. Like, I was like, I like bikes right now. I'm 6 years old. Like, I'm just saying, like, my mom was, like, not closed-minded and stuff. She was really cool. But I did grow up in a pretty, Christian household and stuff. And how it was just taught to me as a kid, even just the idea, you're a kid and you go to Sunday school and shit. And they say, like, when you die, you live forever. You're in heaven with God forever. And I just was like, forever? And I had a couple years as a kid where I was like, I couldn't sleep. I'd wake my parents up and stuff, and I'd be like hyperventilating, just so overwhelmed and stuff, because I would get in my brain and just like, I couldn't comprehend. I was just like, I just keep living, and I just fucking keep living. Wait, will I keep living? So I don't know why, but that just always really bothered me and really kind of freaked me out. And I've noticed here, both in talking with people and stuff, growing older and stuff, I've totally seen how that core fear of change and stuff and and like just difference and like eternal state changes and stuff really affected me. And it affected me into my adult life, into my relationships with people and stuff. Like, there were times a very long time ago, I'm not talking about the last couple of years and stuff, where like friends of mine would say like, I'm gonna get like a tattoo or something, or like even partners of mine being like, I'm gonna get a tattoo, and me just being like, but it's just forever different then. Like, I wasn't being a fucking dickhole about it, you know what I mean? But it's like, it took me a long time to really figure a lot of that stuff out. And so, I don't know. All of it stems from originally Austin Powers, which is fucking hilarious. But I guess I never knew why that originally kind of seeded in my brain and stuff, you know? Also, bisexual is fucking hilarious, Tim. That is very funny. Great name for a bike store. Anyway, very, very odd stuff. Yeah, change means uncertainty. Just didn't like stuff like that. But anyway, we're shooting the shit. Again, it's probably a good idea to have these kinds of talks, like I said, when I'm not sad or sipping some fucking suds or anything. We're drinking LaCroix. It's a Wednesday. I got some good work done, but some of it I learned by talking to professionals, but most of it was just like a series of slower self-realizations, you know? Anyway, interesting stuff. Change means uncertainty, yes. Prestong, how are you doing, dude? Oh, good question. Can't read your username. Oh, it's Alexander again. When did you learn how to swim? Any funny swimming stories? No, I've always been fantastic at swimming. I'm probably even better now because I got so much belly on me, bitch. I've got a freaking swim bladder built in. I took swimming lessons for free at the swimming pool in the middle of our town. We had a tiny town, but we did have a nice community swimming pool, so... Anyway, just kind of catching up here. I'm loving the feedback on this too. Like I said, I didn't even mean to like treat this as a vent session. I appreciate you asking. I do like sharing some of this stuff. Z says, literally me, Gus, literally me. I love tattoos and piercings aesthetically. I want them, but I get too in my head about that. Ooh, forever. I feel that. I'm less married to that mentality now. I still probably will never get a tattoo or a piercing and stuff, but I'm just saying that was a form that it manifested into. Of like, but then it's different forever kind of stuff, you know? Anyway. Is it because of the large buoyant head of yours? Yes, Bentendo, we've nailed down the problem. It is that, actually. You ever drank Bailey's out of a boot? That's great. Mackie says, I felt that way about tattoos until I got one, and now I'm like, well, someday I'll just be dead, so who cares? Excuse me. There's a good mentality. If I got a tattoo, what would it be, says Angie. I actually know exactly, and I've almost gotten the tattoo a few times, and also because it's fucking tiny. It's tiny. I've said this a couple times. I'm so sorry. I go deer hunting. I'm from a town of 1,000 in Wisconsin. We ethically source fucking deer from behind my literal house, and we eat it, you know? We donate meat we don't have. I've said this a million times. You know this. But we as a group of about 25 people of friends and family and stuff, we do these things called deer drives where we push through the woods. Long story short, when we start each day by piling into the hunting van, we pass around an old bank pen from the 90s, and we write 1, 2, or 3 on the backs of our hands. And that is determining who gets to take the best spot on the drive, where you just get to stand up on a hill at the very end. You don't have to push through the swamps and shit. And so what we do is we do 2 deer drives before lunch. We drive back to the hunting shack. We eat a hot lunch, and then we do 1 more drive, and everyone goes and sits in their hunting stand. And it's been a long inside joke for decades that you want to get number 2 when the bank pen goes around. Because if you get number 1 right away, you got to keep in mind it's fucking freezing. When you get number 1, you walk through the woods, you're sweaty and hot, but then it's still like 10 in the morning, and it's maybe 10 degrees out and stuff. So then you're fucking hot. Okay. Yeah, if you get number 1, you're standing right away. So you start the day fucking freezing. You don't want that. If you get number 3, you get sweaty, you eat lunch, and then you're just still fucking freezing. Basically, if you pick number 2, if you accidentally have to be number 2, you time it perfectly where you get hot right away when it's early in the morning. Then you get to stand right before lunch. You get a little cold. But right after that, you get to get in the van, you get to go into the hunting shack and get warmed up. And so it's perfectly paced. And then you hit the woods again, and then you get a little bit warm, so your blood rate's up. And then you go sit for 2 hours in your hunting stand. So it's like, basically, if you are number 2, you get perfect temperature regulation the whole day. So, of course, 25 guys, we really juice it up every time. Like, yes, I'm a number 2. I'm number 2. Because you got to go in order, and you're at the mercy of whatever the fucking random order is. So, if I ever got a tattoo, I would get a tiny number 2 that I drew on the back of my hand, only so that I could do the stupid joke for the rest of the time with my hunting group to be like, sorry, guys, I'm a permanent 2. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Because again, I see these guys once a year. They're my uncles. They're like my brothers, my dad. It's my old family and friends from growing up and stuff. Love these guys. These are like your friends for life. Where it's like, no matter what happens to you in your life, period, all those guys in my hunting group will always be there for me. They've showed up for my family a bunch. It's just like that. So, and since you see these guys once a year anyway, of course these fucking dorks and I mean, I'm the dork too. Of course we're telling the same jokes every year. You know what I mean? The group has been together for 55 years. Every year is telling the same joke again and going, ah, it's the best. So if I get that little thing, that's buying me, God willing, decades of being able to do that dumb joke every year. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm a permanent number 2. So I'll do that, and it's so out of the way. Anyway. Thank you, that one friend your mom loves. Farmer Case, hello. Speak of the devil. Good to see you, dude. Beautiful. Don't archery hunt. I got a 30-06. I got a bolt action. I just do gun deer season. Preston, dude, thank you so much, Preston G. What was your first car? First car was a 1989 Ford F-150. It was a 5-speed, real rusty. It was fun to drive, though. I delivered pizzas in it, and it was a manual. The gas gauge was broken on it, so I think I don't remember what we said. It was like every 50 miles, just top it off to be safe, My dad told me that, and I ran out of gas twice in that thing, but I got very fucking lucky both times, because my hometown is so small that there's one stoplight. There's one single stoplight in my entire town. See, that's fucking hilarious. No, wait. Oh, that's great. No, there's one stoplight in my town, and both times in high school, the very first year of driving that thing, because I was really pushing it. I was not topping it off every 50 miles. I'd let it go way too long. I'm glad you've been shed hunting, Farmer Case. I fucking love that, dude. I'd love to do that sometime. But yeah, both times, because if you've driven like a big old slow-moving manual truck, I mean, you pop that thing into neutral and push in the clutch. Sometimes if you got enough speed going and you don't care how fast you're going in a small town, you can cruise quarter mile just into a stoplight. And the one stoplight, I was not in any rush. There's nobody on the highway, so I'm just jiggling the shifter and stuff, cruising in. The stoplight in my town, on the other end of it is a gas station. And both times I was coming in and I was, few hundred yards away from the stop sign, or for the stoplight, and the thing starts. I hear myself running out of gas, so I go, no, dude. And on the other end of the stoplight, to the right side, is the gas station. And 2 fucking times. One of the time, I will admit, I fully blew a red light, but it's a lot easier in our town because, again, sometimes a whole light cycle goes by and there's no cars that go by, and it's on a road where the speed limit anyway, and one of the cross sections is 25 miles an hour. So I'm like cruising into the fucking stoplight, and I'm like, oh no, I gotta blow this light. So it turns yellow, it turns red. I'm like 50 feet out. I'm looking, I'd like, and I just like hold my hand up like, wait, because there's another car over there. And I really slowly just coast through the stoplight just enough to like take a right turn into the gas station. And there's a little bit going, so I'm able to quick hop out. The engine's out, it's still in neutral, and I'm able to just push the car another like 10 feet to the fucking gas pump, dude. But I ran out of gas 2 times in that fucking thing. I do miss that. I always wanted to buy that back. Right when I started making some YouTube money, I was like, oh, let me buy this thing back. This is going to cost $800 and just have it at home. My dad can use it for cutting wood. But we sold it to some kid, and I mean, it was already on its last legs anyway. And, you sell it. It's a high school car. You don't care what happens to it. Kid beat the shit out of it. The rust got away from it. The truck is toast. It's an 89, though. It's pretty fucking old. But, yeah, I mean, that thing had the most powerful high-beam headlights I've ever seen, dude. And it had the high beams, like the brights, where a little, like it was like a giant like metal nut on the bottom left on the floorboards. So to turn on the high beams, and it was so sticky because it's so old, you had to like full force go. You had to like stomp on it. It was a lot easier to turn on the high beams when you were wearing boots because you could just. But God, you could see 10 miles with those fucking high beams, dude. I would always be driving with just even my low beams on and just puttering around at 35 miles an hour, and cars would be like, oh, fuck, and they'd be flashing their high beams, just Jesus fucking, and I'm like, sorry, these are my low beams. Fuck, sorry. Like, it was great, dude. Were you and Sven always friends since the day he was born? Yes. I know you're fucking around. That's funny. He's my younger brother. He's 25. I'm 30. Beautiful. What is your favorite childhood memory with your siblings growing up? Ooh. Oh, here's a really interesting one. Favorite childhood. Thank you guys for the questions. I'm feeling so fucking great tonight. Just shooting the shit. I'm not able to stay a hell of a lot longer. But it's really nice just like shooting the breeze with you guys. Here was a really, really fun one. We were talking about this recently because the Olympics are going on right now, the winter ones. I don't know why I need to clarify that, bitch, it's winter. The 2008 Olympics were so fun. My family, like especially my mom, always took what little money we had and stretched the hell out of making sure that we had a family vacation every year. And usually it would mean like driving an hour and a half north to a small town in Minnesota and just going to like a community water park and then staying like all six Johnsons and just like going like staying at a fucking cheap hotel and then buying like microwave popcorn. And we, you know what we'd always do? We used to go to a small water park called Cascade Bay in Eagan, Minnesota. Was half of our family vacations growing up. Probably 2 hours, hour and a half away. Really small water park. There was like a couple slides and a lazy river and then just some like small pools and stuff. You used to work there? Cascade Bay, dude. It's a small water park. We would do that. Virtuous. Thank you, dude. Virtuous. And then we would go just like, it would be like one overnight kind of thing. We'd go to the hotel and we would always walk to a Walmart and we would buy microwave popcorn and we would go do the Domino's deal, you know, where you could get like multiple pizzas for like $4 each. So we'd go get like 3 medium Domino's pizzas. We'd spend like $12 to $15 on microwave pizzas, or on Domino's pizzas, microwave popcorn, and then because we were never allowed to really have pop growing up, soda, you know, we would go buy a bottle of cranberry juice and a bottle of Sprite, and we would make punch in the hotel room. So we'd walk down with the ice bucket. And you just get a bunch of ice, and every time you're a kid and you can't believe it. You're just like, oh my God, I got my punch, I got microwave popcorn, we got the pizzas, and then we would just rent a movie on the TV. You remember you used to be able to rent a movie, and it was like $3 at the front desk. So we'd go down there and give them a few dollars and then rent a movie that was still technically in theaters. And as a kid, you just thought that was the coolest shit ever. I couldn't believe it. One of my favorite things to do was to go to the game channel, because you remember those old CRT TVs in the hotels used to have, like, if you were lucky, they'd have a GameCube controller or an N64 controller on a big phone cord like this. And mom and dad would obviously never let me rent a game on that too, but I would go to the game screen where it just played like a looping, it would play like a looping series of like trailers for the games and stuff, and it would be shit like Super Smash Bros. And like Super Mario 64. And sometimes I'd sit there for 20, 30 minutes if mom and dad were like taking a walk or something. I'd just pretend I was playing the game trailers, just holding the controller and just being like, how cool would it be if I had this, man? Freaking awesome, dude, man. Anyway, those were our family vacations and stuff. But one year, it was in 2008, so I was 13 years old. I was an 8th grader, and, you know, Sven was in middle school, Thor and Hani were in elementary school and stuff. During the 2008 Olympics, my mom said, hey, this year for our family vacation, why don't we just get in the car and, like, we'll call ahead of time and arrange it and stuff. But she's like, why don't we just, only in Minnesota and Wisconsin, drive around and and spend one night, like go for like 5 nights or something. Spend one night at some of our family friends' houses in Minnesota and Wisconsin. People that we see once a year. Just hit them up and be like, can we come stay at your house? Love to, like, we can help buy and make dinner and stuff. We'll clean up and stuff. But why don't we just stay? And the Olympics are on. And that was like the best summer ever. The best family vacation ever. Because for a full week, it was just like you'd wake up in the morning and you'd drive an hour or two and it'll be like, oh, we're at Gil and Julie's house, or we're at Uncle Brett's house, or like, oh my God, we're at my mom's college friend Colleen's house. And every single day was just going to a new place and having these nice people and I was like, I'm meeting them for the first time. I don't know these people. They just welcome us in, show them our house, play with their dog, cook a big supper. It'd be like hamburgers on the grill, or like we'd make some pasta and stuff. And then every night we would just watch the Olympics together. And it was so fun because especially the 2008 Olympics was great as hell. That was when Michael Phelps went on his like legendary fucking run. Legendary run. And he got like 8 gold medals in Beijing. So every night during prime time was like, is Michael Phelps going to get another one? Like, it was that exciting. Even for a kid, it was like, oh my God, is this son of a bitch going to get another one? That's the one where Michael Phelps won that race by 1/100th of a second with that dude too. I remember watching that race at my Uncle Brett's house in like Madison, Wisconsin, on their tiny TV in the corner of their kitchen, and all of us like standing up. Like my Uncle Brett made fish tacos for us, and all of us standing up and seeing the Phelps thing splash across the screen and just like screaming in the kitchen. Like, that was the best summer vacation by far, dude. That was so fun. Thank you for asking that one, dude. Turnip's good to see you, dude. Gus, what did your parents play in the car when you were a kid? On long car rides, if we were in Minnesota or Wisconsin, we would listen to Prairie Home Companion. It's a variety talk radio show hosted by Garrison Keillor, and it's funny anecdotes and stories and audio plays. Mackie says, I never saw my dad have a major sports reaction ever in my life except for when the USA won by 0.01 seconds in that relay. I love it, dude. Okay, I'm loving this, guys. I can't stick around for much longer, though. Let me just catch up here. Excuse me. I love this, by the way. Dan Ireland. I'm sorry, I gotta go. I love the stories. I'm in love with your family. Keep up the spirits, my boy. Much love. Don't worry about Austin Powers. He can't hurt you. Mittens up for the big man. Cheers. Dan, great exit. Thanks for being here tonight, man. Big Bird, thanks for 100 biddies, dude. Sorry, big burp. My parents would have Bible study at our pastor's house, and me and my brothers would be in the den playing on the pastor's GameCube, going hard on Super Smash Bros. Melee. Some very fond memories. I love that, dude. Thank you, Big Bird, very much, dude. That's great. Tim, by the way, thank you for 100 bits, Tim. Hey, Gus, sorry if this question is too personal, but if you left Los Angeles traveling north at 60 miles per second and your friend left Chicago traveling west at 75 meters, maybe, how long would it take for your two paths to cross? I'd say probably in a bit. Formally, I would answer, we'd get there when we get there. I don't know. Oh, Car Talk was fucking great. By the way, loved Car Talk. We listened to that too, Bentendo. The best was when you randomly, because they do this on April Fools for Prairie Home Companion, but then sometimes they'd rerun it, but they would do a joke show for Prairie Home Companion where it was just like 2 hours of just jokes on the radio. And the few times, like there'd be times where I'd be going and visiting family in like Bloomington, Minnesota, and it's like an hour and a half drive home, and you get in the car and it's just randomly some Sunday, and you just like, and they flip on the radio and it's in the middle of a Prairie Home Companion joke show rerun, and you just go, ah, and everyone was so fucking happy, and nobody said anything the whole car ride. You're just listening intently for every joke, because then you could just hear the jokes and take them to school and tell people. Great, dude. How long would it take to get a divorce? You have to figure that one out, Chief. Sorry, B. I just work here. Also, I didn't say a proper hello, B. I hope you're having a great day. Gus, out of curiosity, do you use something that combines Twitch chat and YouTube chat into one window? I've been looking around for something that'll do that. Yes, Streamlabs does. But yeah, the Stream Elements OBS plugin that Z helped me with does. For some reason, it's just a little tweaky, so I like to keep them on both sides over here. Hey, Brandon, thank you so much, dude. This is so sweet. Brandon on YouTube goes, hey, long-time lurker, first-time comment. Thanks for posting such funny content over the years. You and Sven always find a way to take a new angle on something and make it hilarious. Cheers. Dude, that's really nice of you to say, man. Been doing this over 10 years. I'm glad you're still fucking around with us. Thank you, man. Hope you're doing well, Brandon. This is literally just me rambling for an hour or two, just having a fun time. So thanks for swinging through on a Wednesday, dude. Hassar, good to see you, dude. Are there any celebrity trading cards that you're chasing or would like to put in the Allen and Ginter packs or pull in them? I mean, I did get what's one of my favorite pulls so far. I got this a little while ago, but I pulled a Tim Robinson numbered to 50 on-card autograph. That's cool as shit. In the 2025s, I really want to pull a Larry David autograph. That would be so fun. Larry David all the way, dude. Yeah, I've been to Brainerd, dude. That's a good spot, too. Norse Bronson, dude. The memories riding in my dad's Oldsmobile listening to NPR, dude, all day. Should I Uber Eats a single pack of Blizzards and a Gushers in a Blizzard? Lord above. Yes, you should. I think you should. That's really funny. If it's just one pack, man. They can't get mad at you for just one pack. Choco Tuesday, thanks for the fucking compliment, mate. Choco Tuesday goes wild, dude. I love it. Alright, let me grab this. Beautiful. Okay, awesome. Guys, I'd love to stay in chat. I am so sorry. I can only do an hour and a half today. By the way, my Bourbon Pod, thank you, dude. Sub for the Larry Luck. Thank you, my Bourbon Pod. Great to see you. Almost 2 years. My Bourbon Pod, I'm sorry, it's right at the end of the evening here. I do need to dip. This is an odd day. Also, I am sorry I'm not going to be on tomorrow. I'm not going to lie. I got free tickets to Disneyland. A friend is going to sign us in to Disneyland. I'm sorry. I'm going to do that tomorrow. You can't pass up a free Disneyland night, dude. Oh, Urethra Franklin, I gave some more indication as to tour cities. I will tell you more by this weekend, okay? I'm sorry I'm not going to be on tomorrow. Thank you for the love on the new sketches this week. I had a really, really fun time talking with you guys after a long work day. I really appreciate hanging with you guys. Thank you so much. I will tell my mom you love us both. Thank you. If you're on YouTube chat or on Twitch, I really appreciate it. These were some great vibes, especially compared to last week at the very end. Thank you, guys. Jackson, Miss Houston, Cute Kittens, Z, Mackie, Tim B, Bentendo, 69 Lily, Clown Baby, and Reno. Thanks, guys. Cap Nemo, 68K.